Welcome to Global Defense Zone, your trusted source for deep military insights, battlefield analysis, and cutting-edge defense technology from around the world. If you're passionate about tanks, fighter jets, and modern warfare, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your fellow defense enthusiasts. In today's explosive episode, we are diving deep into a fierce comparison that echoes across the South Asian battlefield. Pakistan's Al-Khalid main battle tank versus India's Arjun main battle tank. These two armored giants represent the best of their respective military-industrial capabilities, serving as symbols of national pride, tactical dominance, and technological ambition. But which tank truly dominates the battlefield? Which one has the edge when it comes to firepower, mobility, protection, and real-world combat effectiveness? Let's take a closer look. South Asia remains one of the most volatile and heavily militarized regions in the world. With decades of geopolitical tension, territorial disputes, and several wars fought between India and Pakistan, armored units have played a critical role in ground warfare. The flat plains and deserts of Punjab and Rajasthan provide ideal tank combat environments. To meet this challenge, both nations have invested in developing their own main battle tanks tailored to their respective strategies and terrain. On one side, we have Al-Khalid, Pakistan's pride, designed to dominate in desert conditions with speed, reliability, and lethal firepower. On the other side is Arjun, India's formidable tank built for survivability, superior protection, and advanced systems. Both tanks are indigenous products of long-term military programs, representing decades of development, testing, and evolution. The Al-Khalid tank, also known as the MBT 2000, was developed in the 1990s through a joint effort between Pakistan and China, with engine support from Ukraine. Designed by heavy industries Taxila, HIT, the Al-Khalid was meant to replace older Soviet tanks like the T-59 and T-69 in the Pakistan Army. It was created to suit Pakistan's specific operational requirements, particularly high-speed maneuver warfare in desert conditions. In contrast, the Indian Arjun tank began its journey much earlier. The development was initiated in the 1970s by the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, in India. The goal was to reduce dependency on imported tanks like the T-72. However, the project faced years of delays and technological hurdles. The first Arjun Mk-1 tanks were finally inducted into the Indian Army in 2004, and later improved versions like the Arjun Mk-1A came with major upgrades, bringing the tank up to modern combat standards. Firepower is the most critical aspect of any main battle tank. The Al-Khalid tank is equipped with a 125mm smoothbore gun that is capable of firing armor-piercing, high-explosive, and guided missiles. It uses an auto-loader system, which reduces crew workload and increases the rate of fire to around 8 rounds per minute. It also features thermal imaging, a laser rangefinder, and a modern ballistic computer, making it a highly effective system in both day and night conditions. Its secondary armaments include a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and a 12.7mm heavy machine gun for anti-aircraft roles. On the other hand, the Indian Arjun tank features a 120mm rifled gun, which is manually loaded. Despite lacking an auto-loader, it makes up for this with greater muzzle velocity and higher penetration capability due to its rifled design. The Arjun's ammunition includes advanced fin-stabilized armor-piercing discarding sabot (FSAPDS) rounds, high-explosive anti-tank, heat, and high-explosive squash head (HESH) shells. The Arjun also boasts a computerized fire control system, day-night sighting systems, and a hunter-killer capability, allowing it to detect and engage multiple targets simultaneously. While both tanks are deadly, Arjun's gun is slightly more powerful in terms of raw penetration and fire control technology. However, Al-Khalid's auto-loader and missile firing ability provide significant battlefield advantages, especially in fast-paced combat. The Al-Khalid tank is protected by a modular composite armor system combined with explosive reactive armor (ERA) panels to guard against anti-tank guided missiles and high-explosive rounds. It includes a nuclear, biological, and chemical (NBC) protection system, smoke grenade launchers, and a laser warning receiver to improve survivability in high-threat environments. The Arjun, however, is known for its Conchin composite armor, which has been extensively tested and reportedly offers high protection even against APFSDS rounds. In some trials, Arjun's armor has even outperformed the T-90's defensive systems. The newer Mk-1A version includes an improved fire suppression system, infrared jammers, and optional ERA modules. When it comes to protection, Arjun holds the edge due to its heavier and more robust armor system. It's built to survive multiple hits and continue operating under heavy fire. However, this added protection comes at the cost of mobility, which brings us to the next point. Mobility is where the philosophies of the two tanks diverge significantly. The Al-Khalid tank weighs around 46 tons, making it relatively lightweight for a modern main battle tank. It is powered by a 1,200 horsepower Ukrainian diesel engine, enabling it to reach speeds of up to 70 km per hour on roads and maintain good off-road performance. Its low weight and powerful engine make it ideal for fast, fluid operations in desert warfare. In comparison, the Arjun is a behemoth weighing around 68 tons. It is powered by a 1,400 horsepower MTU diesel engine, theoretically allowing it to match Al-Khalid's speed. However, in practice, its heavier weight affects agility, acceleration, and cross-country performance. Arjun also faces challenges in terms of deployment across narrow bridges and difficult terrain due to its bulk. Thus, Al-Khalid takes the lead in terms of mobility. Its ability to quickly move in and out of combat zones, adapt to rough terrain, and maintain speed gives it a significant operational advantage, especially in Pakistan's strategic context. Modern warfare is not just about armor and firepower, it's also about electronics, targeting, and information dominance. The Al-Khalid tank features a digital fire control system, night vision capability, laser rangefinder, and ballistic computing system. It also includes modern communications gear, navigation systems, and battlefield management tools. The Arjun Mk-1A, however, includes an integrated battlefield management system, IBMS, advanced hunter-killer capability, automatic target tracking, and remote-controlled weapon stations. It also comes with superior crew ergonomics, commander's panoramic sight, and more sophisticated electronics. Clearly, Arjun outperforms Al-Khalid in terms of electronic sophistication and network-centric warfare features. It's designed to be not just a tank, but an intelligent node in a digitally connected battlefield. Pakistan has produced more than 600 Al-Khalid tanks, with multiple upgrades in development such as the Al-Khalid II. These tanks are actively deployed along the eastern borders and have been integrated extensively into the Pakistan Army's Armored Corps. Pakistan has also explored export opportunities for Al-Khalid in Middle Eastern and African countries. India, on the other hand, has inducted around 124 Arjun Mk-1 tanks and ordered 118 upgraded Mk-1A units. Despite its impressive specifications, Arjun has faced criticism for being too heavy for Indian infrastructure and not suitable for high-mobility combat in certain border regions. Efforts are underway to develop lighter and more deployable variants such as Arjun Mk-2 and Mk-3. In terms of operational presence, Al-Khalid is more widely deployed and battlefield-ready, while Arjun is still growing in numbers and facing logistical hurdles. In the showdown between Al-Khalid and Arjun, both tanks excel in different areas due to the strategic doctrines of their countries. The Arjun tank brings superior protection, advanced electronics, and powerful firepower to the battlefield, making it highly survivable and effective in static or defensive operations. However, its weight, logistics, and deployment constraints limit its flexibility in high-speed maneuvers or rugged terrains. On the other hand, Al-Khalid embodies mobility, reliability, and combat readiness, tailored for Pakistan's geographical and operational environment. It may not have the technological edge that Arjun offers, but it provides balanced firepower, protection, and agility, making it a true frontline workhorse. Ultimately, the effectiveness of these tanks depends on battlefield conditions, terrain, support systems, and crew training. In a desert war scenario, Al-Khalid could prove more efficient, while in a fortified and open battlefield, Arjun's superior armor and targeting systems might dominate. That wraps up our detailed comparison between Pakistan's Al-Khalid and India's Arjun main battle tanks. Both machines are powerful in their own right and represent the pride of their respective nations. The real winner, however, depends on where and how they are deployed. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Global Defense Zone, and share this content with others who are passionate about global military affairs. Which tank do you think would dominate in real combat, the agile Al-Khalid or the armored Arjun? Tell us in the comments below, and let's discuss. Stay tuned for more incredible military comparisons and defense analyses, only on Global Defense Zone, where power meets precision.